Everyone, welcome to the Cozy Aquarium. Today we're going to be doing a unboxing of the Chihiros WRGB 2 Slim. I recently set up a IKEA shelving unit upstairs for my two office PC room nano tanks. I have two 5.5 gallon Mr. Aqua tanks that I got from, I believe it's the Wet Spot in Oregon. That's the only shop that I know that sells them anymore, because I think they went out of business. I'm not really seeing anything online either. But I had to use one of the Chihiros C2 RGB lights from my 20 gallon that you guys seen in my previous video. So this is the setup that I had previously with two of these on the UNS 60U. But it's been doing pretty good, I'd say. Still, you see my little focus. Fat auto. Anyway, but my Monte Carlo is beginning to finally spread. I don't know how long it takes usually, since I am still pretty new to the hobby. I believe September is going to be when I hit my 1 year mark. But yeah, so we're going to be upgrading this tank, and you guys see my setup and unboxing for it. Alright, so here's the box. We're going to be unboxing it right here in my usual place, right next to the tanks. Sorry about this area right here, these little grates. Have a pregnant guinea pig. We've actually had a few get pregnant, but that's kind of besides the point of this video. But this is my fiance's little setup to separate them so they don't get too stressed out from any of the other guinea pigs that are in our little setup that we have. But anyway, once again, here's the box. Let's open this bad boy up. Beautiful. I always love the unboxing experience. We get a little thank you card right here. You guys can see that. Get a little thank you card right here, if you guys can see that. It says, thank you, Chihiros Aquatic, from Chihiros Aquatic Studios, your personal aquascape studio since 2012. And once we take the foam off, here is the light in itself. Comes with a WRGB2 Slim series manual. Let's see what's in here real quick. Pretty simple, it just tells you kind of how to connect it and whatnot. Has your Chihiros QC Pass Qualified Certificate. If it'll focus, I mean, not really too important, but just letting you know that it passed their tests. And wow, this is a thick light. When it says slim, it really does mean slim. This is one of the slimmest lights I've actually ever seen. The closest thing that I can really compare it to is the Twin Star E series. That comes with the little connector already connected. It's pretty simple. I like the kind of, I can't remember what they call this type of cord, but I've seen it a few times on keyboards. My fiance was also into keyboards. I think they're called pilot cords. I'm not 100% sure on that. But then we have, what else comes in here? Not too sure right now, but I think these are the brackets that sit on the tank. We'll find that out soon. But what's in this box here? Okay, you got your adapter, power cord, or power brick. And what is this? Oh, cool. I don't believe these came with the C2 RGB, but looks like it came with some little stickers that you can place on your tank with their brand. Okay, there's a lot more, I guess, cables than RGB2, but it came with this as well. It's going to be a pretty fast unboxing, but we're going to be setting the light up in this video as well. Let's see. Okay, now these are the little stand mount things. So I am going to be placing this on my tank right away. I did get the hanging brackets and whatnot with them, or with this light, but my whole tank isn't really getting the coverage that it needs since I'm using a small little light for now. But I believe that's it, and hopefully I'm not missing anything, but at the same time, hopefully everything is good. But I'm gonna get this set up, screwed in, and placed on my tank. You guys will see the process of me placing it on the tank and going through the app and showing you kind of my tank setup that I have now. I mean, you guys could see it a little bit, but I'll be a little more in depth in that. But yeah, let's get to the next part. All right, so I went ahead and set up the lights. This is the tank we're going to be putting it on for those who haven't watched the last video. This is my little beta fish Esmeralda right here. I don't know if you guys could see her, but she was my first ever main fish that I got. And then these Kobutai Rasboras were my second fish. I got, I believe, 9 of them currently. So, you know, nice little school. And my little Cory right here that I've had for a while as well, that my fiance gave me. Anyways, there's a lot of plants in here. I'm still working on getting more plant coverage as well, but it's my first big main tank, I'd say 20 gallon. But anyway, I have to go ahead and take this CRGB2 off because that's not enough coverage at all. But anyway, yeah, let's do that. All right, guys. So now we are on the Chihiros app. Let's see if you could see that. There we go. I'm going to be adding the light to my setup now. So this is what it was before, and now got to add a device. So go ahead and click add there. Actually, let me turn up the brightness, see if that helps it a bit. But go ahead and add that. It'll pop up as new WRGB2 Slim, and then it just pops up. So as long as you have your Bluetooth connection, it'll start working. See, new firmware is available for the current device. Is it now updated? So I don't know if that's the correct grammar or not, but it is a Chinese company. Firmware update now. Not really sure what these updates do exactly, but now it's going to be updating. You can kind of see it go on disco mode. But honestly, the camera doesn't do it justice with how bright it is. But now that we're done with the update, it'll set you back to the little, you know, what tanks you have and whatnot, but WRGB2 Slim. So you can go really in depth with customization. Let's put that to we can put that to 66, and it's using 25 watts of power, it says. And one moment. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, so you can customize it, make it more red, add some green in there. Now it's more of a yellowish. Now add some blue. Oh, actually, you can mess with the Kelvin as well. For those of you who don't know, 6500 is kind of the quote-unquote daytime mimicking color temperature. But then, usually I just put it on boost. Depends. You can do, it has presets like red to kind of pop more of the red colors out. Let's move my tripod closer. But yeah, you can see my beta fish right there. But yeah, honestly, this just on camera, it doesn't do it justice. But I'm going to be... So I felt like the picture is a little more, I guess, saturated in terms of camera, but we'll keep going with the app. So green, I say the green preset kind of makes it look more like the Twin Star lights. I feel like Twin Star has more of a green hue to it. Here's fish to make the fish pop more. It's more on the red side than shrimp. It's kind of just like a flat white color from what it seems like. And then all. So if you have all the lights on, it'll just, I guess, essentially be a white color as well. But, and then you have device name. You can go ahead and rename that if you go into the settings here. So the little 3 bars, device name, you can go ahead and rename this. I'll just name it 60U, and it should pop up as that now. Yep, went ahead and popped up like that. Let me go ahead and delete this light for now. Oh, actually, I'm supposed to be going to device and delete. So now all of my lights essentially now are Chihiros. But yeah, here's it with just the little bracket stand that it comes with. We go ahead and take this off real quick. But yeah, it's standing on this. It extends pretty far. So if you do have a longer tank, not too sure what size. I believe this is the 60 centimeter long light. Not too sure how far it could extend, but I'll get that info for you guys as soon as I can. But yeah, here's my cube tank that's beginning to have a little bit of algae issues. I have to work on that, dial my lights in, but I have a bunch of raspberries in here. Not sure which raspberries they are though. I forgot, to be honest. But I have a bunch of shrimp in here as well. Cherry shrimp. They're all hiding. I have a little moss wall in the back of that. But they all like to hide in there. Then I got, of course, you can't be in the aquarium hobby unless you have a duckweed issue. But this tank right here, as well as having algae issues. There's a window right here that I have to kind of either get tinted or whatnot. But this tank is actually cycled finally. I have some apple snails or just mystery snails in here. Can't really see them, but lambi killifish, and then a king beta. But yeah, this is my fiance's tank. It'll look better, but it finally just got cycled. Now I'm gonna be running into the whole diatom issues that you get with setting up a new tank. Well, at least I do. I don't use RO water, I just use tap water. And yeah, I'd say I've had some success for so far. But and here, I'm not sure what these fish are called. I'll have to get the name again, but let me get lower real quick. I gotta move my tripod, but yeah, I'm not too sure what fish this is. I believe it's kind of a rare one, but it's a fish based in Taiwan. I have 2 of them. They do all right. This is the biggest one in the tank. He's the one that's a little more active, but then there's one in the corner right here that kind of gets bullied by this guy. But finally got this tank cycled as well. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of my little corner. This is a 12-gallon long that was getting cycled. Or my fiance was getting cycled, and I believe it finally cycled, so we're gonna probably get that scaped, or I'm not sure what we're gonna use it for yet, but hey. What is she doing there? I hope she can get out, but we'll have to see. I had to move this up to the front, but that'll have to do for now until I can get this hanging bracket up. But yeah, there's that.